All right, let's be honest. We've all wondered about it, right? What is the actual easiest, most low-effort way for someone just starting out to make some real money online? Well, today we're going to break that down. I mean, it's the dream, isn't it? The idea of making money while you're sleeping or hanging out with friends or, well, doing almost nothing. But before we get carried away, we got to reframe what lazy really means here. It's not about doing zero work. The smartest people out there, they aren't looking for zero effort. They're looking for maximum leverage, finding that one path that gives them the absolute biggest return for the energy they put in.
You know, entrepreneur Eamon Gadzhi said it best when he quoted the great Warren Buffett. It's not about how hard you row, it's about what boat you're in. Think about it. You could be the strongest rower in the world, but if you're in a leaky little dinghy, you're not going anywhere fast. The smartest people, they don't just row harder. They spend their time finding a speedboat from the very beginning.
So how do we find that speedboat? Well, to figure that out, we need some rules for the game. I've basically boiled down the advice from experts like Mark Tilbury and Eamon Gadzhi into 5 key criteria. We're going to use these to judge every business model we look at today. Okay, here's our scorecard. We're on the hunt for a business that's 1. Super cheap to start. 2. Can grow like crazy without demanding more and more of our time. 3. Is simple to actually run. 4. Has almost no financial risk. And 5. Has a learning curve that isn't like trying to climb a vertical cliff. So let's see what makes the cut. First up, we've got a total classic and for good reason, affiliate marketing. The idea is simple. You earn a commission just for promoting someone else's product with a special link. You don't have to create anything, you don't hold any inventory, and you definitely don't deal with customer service. You're just the promoter. And here's the scorecard for it. Now, the trade-off is pretty clear. The risk is incredibly low and the potential to scale is high. That's an awesome combination. But you see that moderate difficulty rating? That's the catch. Your entire success here really comes down to one big thing. Can you build an audience that actually trusts you? Okay, contender number 2. This one takes automation and just cranks it up to a whole new level. We're talking about e-commerce, where AI does pretty much all the work. And forget everything you know that the old way of doing dropshipping, testing products for months on end. This is something totally different. So what is this? Well, as Mark Tilbury has highlighted, this is a brand new breed of e-commerce. We're talking about AI tools that can build your entire Shopify store, help you pick a niche, find trending products for you, and, this is the most important part, completely automate the entire process of getting that product from the supplier to the customer's doorstep. And just look at this scorecard. I mean, it's pretty incredible, right? Your startup cost is basically 0. You can get a trial for less than a cup of coffee. The fulfillment is totally hands-off because of tools like AutoDS. All the old, hard, time-consuming parts of running an online store have essentially been automated away. But there is one more model. One that has been so fundamentally transformed by recent technology that Eamon Gadzhi calls it the biggest opportunity in the online space right now. It basically takes the best parts of the other models and just amplifies them. I need you to forget everything you think you know about creating and selling digital products. The old way, the 1.0 era, meant spending months and a ton of money to build something. We are now officially in the 2.0 era, an era where AI can research a topic, synthesize all the important info, and outline an entire high-value product for you in just a few minutes. So here's the really crucial point. The 2 biggest roadblocks, actually creating a valuable product and then figuring out how to sell it, have been automated. You create the product one time, and you can sell it an infinite number of times after that. The risk is practically non-existent because you can test an idea without wasting months building something nobody wants. It's like getting into dropshipping a decade ago, before everyone else jumped in. All right, so we've looked at the contenders, we've judged them against our 5 criteria. Now let's put them all side by side to make the final call and find our laziest and smartest boat. So when you lay it all out like this, the verdict becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? While affiliate marketing is still a fantastic low-risk option, the power of AI has just pushed e-commerce and especially digital products 2.0 into a whole different league. In our search for the smartest, highest leverage boat for a beginner to get into today, these 2 are the undeniable winners. But let's be crystal clear about one thing. There's no magic money button here. You still have to build the boat. The laziness isn't about the initial setup, it's about the incredible leverage you get after it's built, when you have these automated systems working for you around the clock. The goal was never zero effort.
It was always about maximum leverage.
So, the big takeaway here is this. The opportunity is real, and thanks to all these new tools, it's more accessible than it has ever been. The smartest boats are all lined up at the starting line, engines running, with minimal risk and just massive potential. So, the only question left really is, which one are you going to build?